Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to Huobi Weekly Market Chat. And I'm your host today. I'm Johnny. And today we have two special guests. We have Ben here, and also we have Dave here. Today we're going to, discuss something about the decentralized social network. That would be our main focus. But we also cover some market overview, and also Ben will talk about some macro overview of the current economy, so that we have a glimpse into what's going on right now. And yeah, without further ado, I would like to introduce you, Benz, because later on, 2 weeks later, Benz will join our weekly market chat, and I will host with Benz, and we'll probably discover more interesting content for you guys, so that you can stay tuned to the market. And yeah, Benz, would you like to introduce yourself? You're a new guest, right?
Yeah. Hi everybody, my name is Ben. Currently at Huobi for more than a year now. So I'm a senior research and investment analyst at Huobi. So I'll be joining Johnny after 2 weeks time. So please support us as much as possible. Yeah.
Thank you, Ben. So it's our pleasure to have you here. And yeah, let's start with some macro economic overview. So Ben's actually have something to discuss with us about some macro news. Yeah.
Okay, so let me start from yesterday. What happened? Around 10 p.m. a sudden spike drop in overall general market, because there's a boost of sentiment from 10 p.m. and there wasn't much economic data at the point of time. It was this ISM non-factoring PMI data that was out during 10 p.m. So the result was 56.9, which was higher than expected, which is 55.1, and this was higher than previous period last month, which is 56.7. So usually, from how we interpret ISM data, is when higher than expected readings should be viewed as positive or bullish for US dollars, while lower than expected readings should be viewed as negative for the US dollar. So when ISM data was out at around 10 p.m., this sort of caused the DXY to actually break out to the higher highs, and to further actually go to confirm the breakout, around 11:30 p.m. was the 3 months, 6 months, and the 54-week US Treasury auctions. So all of the auctions, the yield or trade higher than previous. So you would say that sort of showed that short-term risk of sentiment, which among the market participants, which pushed these treasury bills, short-term treasury bills lower, hence the treasury bills are surging higher. So due to this risk of sentiment, the current market expectation for this month's FOMC meeting was went up from 57% last week to 74% of a 75 basis point rate hike. So now we are looking at 75 basis points rate hike, and 75 points rate hike is actually a really huge amount, comparing the past years or past periods of quantitative tightening. So right now I would say that please hold your seatbelts, everybody. So next, Johnny.
Yeah, cool. Hey, Dave. Yeah, you just told me that tomorrow we'll have some special announcement from the SOMC. So let's maybe walk through this announcement for our audience. Yeah, would you like to tell something about it?
Yeah, cool. So tomorrow we will have a lot of announcement, sort of like comparatively more. It's like we're going to have initial jobless claims, and also we're going to have to see have to hear what the Fed chairman Powell how he's going to speak. So like when last economic event is like when Jackson Hole speech was released, we can see that there was a mass panic sell-off. So like before the mass panic sell-off, before the Jackson Hole is like at 9:30 or 8:30, we kind of see a massive pump into the event of PCE announcement. Then we have a massive sell-off and dump after Jackson Hole. So we're going to see, how monetary policy is going to be announced or changed or decided, tomorrow. So stay tuned, bros.
Oh yeah, so I think probably we're gonna stay tuned to the market tomorrow because I'm expecting a lot more volatility coming up, and yeah, so that's right. Yeah, tomorrow, and also there are some upcoming events that we also have to pay attention to. We just talked about the Thursday FOMC meeting, and also we have Friday the China CPI and also PPI data, and Friday we also have the Fed water speech, and they'll probably bring some volatility to the market. And yep, so let's move on to some market overview, and let me just walk you through how the market's doing right now. So let's look at ETH. Yesterday we noticed an interesting pattern here. It was trading at a trading range between from here to here and then up to the trading range, the upper boundary there. And me and Dave yesterday noticed an interesting pattern here that we previously in our earlier episodes we also talked about the Wyckoff distribution pattern, and this is actually the Wyckoff distribution pattern, right, Dave? What do you think about it?
Yeah, it's pretty obvious. No investment advice though. So if you follow up with our previous episodes, so we kind of see that we have a sort of like buying climax, and we have an automatic reaction. Then we have a uppress, slightly higher than the buying climax, and we have an uppress, after distribution, sort of like the highest point of the whole structure. And then we have the last point of supply. That was basically before the sell off. So if you are interested in learning more about Wyckoff, you can watch our previous episode. So basically yesterday at 12 a.m. So we kind of see that we have a lot of Wyckoff distribution structures across a lot of tokens like ETH, like optimism, like near protocol. So basically if we see that there is a similar structure across a lot of the tokens, we kind of see there is it's going to be a mass sell-off, a plunge of the market. So this is quite interesting. What do you think about that, Johnny?
Yeah, I think you mean the blind chimeras is right here, right? This thing, and then let me just illustrate the trading range in the Wyckoff. That's actually they set up the trading range here. We have the blind climax, and then when the automatic rally, we tested the lower boundary, and then we have the secondary test to the upside. And also, I think this is the after distribution, right? Because we had a nice, breakout from here. Yeah, you see here, and then we rejected the trend line here, all right? The resistance here very nicely, and then tested it again. It failed, and probably was a pretty good, short selling opportunity for you guys. So right now, ETH is gap down. Right now, if it's trading at 15K, no, I mean 1500, sorry, and now probably have to look at the XY, how it's going right now. So what do you think about the XY, Dave?
Dude, it's pumping. It's pumping to the moon. DXY. I'm sorry, guys. It's not about Bitcoin to the moon this time. It's US dollar currency index. DXY is going to the moon. So why is that? It's because they are fighting inflation. They is basically their Federal Reserve. So they are tightening a lot about the whole Federal Reserve balance. Then they are going to double the pace of tightening after this month of stuff. And considering the net liquidity reducing at a faster and faster and double pace. So we're going to have a massive drop off. So in midterm or near term, the market is still pricing in the after the merge. So like if it was at 2000, so now if it's pricing in more about tightening, like the Jackson Hole massive sell off, like tomorrow, Federal Reserve, Jerome Powell announcement, another pricing again. So another UTAD, another white curve from the charts, from the symbol, from the patterns. So basically, it makes the XY a stronger and stronger index to represent the whole strength of the US dollar currency index. So but on the opposite side, if the XY is going really to the moon, is really that strong. So are these or are other countries using US dollars again, or are they using another tactics to fight against that sort of strength of the US currency index? So that's a question, because like if you keep pumping up the DXY, a lot of emerging market is going to suffer. It's going to do it's a lot of loss from the trade deficiency. So basically what I mean is that there are both sides on the US currency index strength.
Yeah. As you know, maybe we can do some technical analysis here because it'd be fun, because we recently have been doing a lot of Fibonacci retracement, also extension. So if we just pull a Fibonacci extension here from here to here, can actually forecast the next top here very nicely. That's 1-to-1 ratio, and maybe we can pull another trend-based Fibonacci here. And probably, I think if we are really going, the uptrend, and then I think the next target will be 110. What do you think about it, Dave?
No idea, man. I
No
think it's
idea,
going
man.
to the
Yeah,
going to the moon. DXY is going to the moon, bro.
All right, so
But
let's leave
yeah.
this thing aside. We just discovered that yesterday we had a schematic of distribution put on Ethereum, and if you're interested in how this trading pattern distribution or an accumulation thing, you can actually just go to our website, Huobi Research, and there is an article written by me and Dave. We mentioned the schematic of distribution and also accumulation, and we also have some real examples illustrating how it was executed on Bitcoin, also Ethereum, and it's definitely some interesting thing to to learn and also to go through in terms of trading. And yes, let's get back to our main topic today. It will be the decentralized social network. So I've been researching into social finance for a while, and I would like to share this protocol with you guys, because it's quite a new thing to me. Because in 2021 we had a very nice and also massive bull cycle, and the main focus was on decentralized finance, and now we have something that's even more interesting than decentralized finance, because let me just explain what the decentralized social network is. So DSO is a protocol, and actually is a layer 1 blockchain based on it's targeted for social network, and I'll talk about later. But let's just think about what social network is. So we have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter, and also we have LinkedIn when we want to socialize on the job, finding jobs, and also connecting with people who work in the same industry, and also we look for jobs. As for Facebook and Instagram, we share our daily lives, we post stories, we sometimes express our feelings, and also we have some nice posts, and just sharing moments with our friends. And daily, on a daily basis, we all of us socialize, right? I have an Instagram account. I also pay attention, just scroll up a lot to know what my friends are doing. And I would say it's a very intimate thing, the social app. to me because we need friends, and also we want to connect with our friends. And now the Diesel protocol actually incorporates the social thing into blockchain. So that's an interesting topic because we haven't had this kind of thing before. So imagine before, let's look at an example of maybe finance, right? Just compare, just a metaphor, right? Just compare decentralized finance and also to traditional finance. What's the difference? And the difference is that with decentralization, we don't need an authority or a central party to to deal with us the finance thing, right? If I want to take out a loan, I don't need to go to bank and a traditional bank. I just just look up to Aave or other decentralized protocol. Aave is definitely the leading project in decentralized lending. I just I provide my collateral, and then I just take out a loan from Aave. I don't need to I don't need to reveal my identity and also that kind of stuff. It's all automated and it's very user friendly, and it's actually I mean, it makes lending and borrowing much convenient for most of us. So let's focus back on the decentralized social network. So I would take an example of DSO to walk through this whole concept, because DSO is the only one is the only one blockchain built for social network. So what does it mean? There are no other competitors. So just in my knowledge, maybe there are some, but I think the DSO has come to my attention. I think it's really a great project because it's the first one, right? And also it's open source. Any developers can work on the DSO blockchain and expand and also help growing the ecosystem. So for example, a major creator who wants to start offering premium content in exchange for monthly subscription. So let's think about, we have OnlyFans right now. I think they have a active subscription. I'm just kidding. So it works kind of,
yeah, bro. I have an active subscription, a lot of subscriptions, bro.
I think it works kind of similar to OnlyFans because in decentralized social network, we want to help creators to reach out to their fans. And we do this by a decentralized approach. So you might think of any creator can actually reaching out to their fans in a decentralized way that they can interact, directly with each other. So based on the DSO, maybe there are some nice applications built on this, which I will go through with you guys later. And the creators can actually use this app to reach out to their fans, and they can use cryptocurrency in the application so that they can have some have more interaction and they have more activities to do. For example, if I want to reward my followers for staying very close to me, for supporting me for all the way, and then I can actually offer them my cryptocurrency, right? I can create my own cryptocurrency. Every creator can create their own cryptocurrency, and they can use it for whatever purpose they want to. For example, in the case of OnlyFans, you can think of like a creator wants to share their daily lives with their fans, and also maybe some private moments, and then their fans can actually support the creator by purchasing the creator's coin, which I will talk about it later. And it's just think about making Twitter, making Facebook, and making OnlyFans, all together, and they can, they can exchange information, on the blockchain, and make things more convenient. And I'll walk through some examples later for you guys. So let's just look
so
at.
Johnny,
Yeah. What do you think about it, Dan? Yeah.
So it's like it's like a lot of like YouTubers and influencers, they always I would say that income or cash flows are usually impacted by changing policies by those centralized platforms like YouTube suddenly change their monetization policies, stuff like that. So I think that this in a way helps creators, influencers to actually be protected by that, and also in a way help them to actually spread out their reach as well, because if you say if it's like Facebook, Instagram, and OnlyFans combine everything together. So instead of they focusing on one platform, they can spread out into maybe 4 of the 5 different platforms to actually potentially get more income, you see.
Yeah, definitely. And yeah, I think, you know, and also one thing that I appreciate about the diesel and also decentralized network, maybe later on we have more applications and also more maybe blockchains and protocols, you know, focusing on the decentralized social network. But I think one thing that I appreciate diesel is that it just incorporates all the things together, and maybe we will. I would like to mention something that diesel network actually solves. It actually solves the problem. The problem is that you know, today we have TikTok with Instagram and also all sorts of other social applications, but you know, our data and also the monetization actually goes to the corporations, to the companies that created these applications, right? And a lot of times our personal information and also a lot of things are being monetized and also advertised. And actually the monetization benefits the advertisers and also the corporations themselves, but not the creators. So what Diesel actually wants to do is that they want to benefit the creators. They want the creators to grow their own ecosystem. They want the creators to grow I would say a clan or a family, because we've been, I mean, social medias have been, you know, focusing on the topic of creators right now, right? Recently, at least it has come to my attention in this year. Maybe Instagram. It actually, you know, teaches us a lot of things about creators. Like creators have to find their own niche of, you know, followers and also fans, and you know, they want their creators to actually catch the attention of the fans, and also you know, post some interesting content that attracts their fans. And by doing so, actually the creators are helping the ecosystem grow. They want more users, and but the problem is that in the end, the creators a lot of the creators are actually, you know, being paid by, you know, posting advertisements and also, you know, that kind of thing, monetization by advertisements and also these corporations. But right now we want to Diesel Network wants to benefit and also reward the creators for, you know, doing this kind of interaction with the fans. And it's interesting because one thing that I think, you know, Dave might have some ideas is that Diesel stores all of its data on a public blockchain. So I think it's one thing that Diesel Network focuses a lot on, because we are now it has come to our attention that, you know, our perfect information is, you know, being kept by the agent, or I would say the company which, you know, offers us the platform to use. For example, Facebook has our, you know, personal data, and also Instagram, Twitter has our information. They will sell our information to probably to other you know, to other corporations for advertisement. And you know, we are exposing our, you know, data and also information, but in Diesel we would like to keep it to ourselves. So it's like a, you know, I would say it gives us a sense of also security to our information and also our data. Yeah, Dave, what do you think about it? You know, you know, what do you think about Diesel Network, you know, securing our data on a public blockchain?
So I think the a great network for you know, referee socializing with, you know, sort of like you can you know, understand its mission is like it's like a web-free version of Facebook or web-free version of Twitter, where you can socialize and post something, you know, and socialize and interact with one another, you know, on the web, you know, web-free social. But the thing is, I think what these chains or these web-free social, you know, network is selling to the customers, or they have a customer-based you know, vision. It's like they're selling of, you know, being the scalable layer one chain that protect your privacy against big techs or censorships or stuff. So basically, it was similar to what we discussed with ontology, not, you know, previously. So I think the dream can be solved, like with a decentralized social network that separate our identities with a Web3 identities, like a wallet address or a set of URL, like the HTTP, you paste it on a Google Chrome or Safari, then there is a public identity that people can know, but they can't know that you own that public identity, so that this privacy is protected. Nothing is very much revealed until you reveal it. So like this, with hash, through 56 and stuff that provide security against the login system between the public key and the private key, and also with something like the decentralized wallet, that with hot wallet that only you can save the address with with written notes. So I think that this dream can be solved. The wallet address can be tracked from most likely from the government or the big tech associations. So I think this is going to be awesome in Web3. Yeah.
Yeah, cool, Dave. Yeah, apart from our information, also identity, that kind of thing. Diesel network also has something new to offer for users. So imagine Diesel network as an original ecosystem which developers can build app based on it. For example, some developers might build a Instagram version in the DeFi network, in the Diesel network, I'm sorry. And some developers might also build a different project, for example, a LinkedIn version in the Diesel network. And also some might also, build a, music streaming network, maybe a Spotify version in Diesel network. And what's special about this approach of, building apps based on this blockchain is that the information can be accessed interactively. So between different apps, for example, if I post something on the LinkedIn version on the Diesel network, and I can actually I can actually look up to the information on the other app. And I also don't have to create multiple accounts for other applications. For example, if I have an Instagram account and I want to have a Facebook account, and then I need to create a Facebook account, right? And I also need to create a Twitter account. But the Diesel network actually, I would say, unifies all of these things. Just a unification of social networking and also social apps, so that we don't have to just build again on the other application. So imagine you have a lot of followers on Instagram, and now for whatever reason you can't use Instagram anymore. Maybe you violate some no, just leave it. For your personal purpose, you don't want to use Instagram anymore, and you want to switch to Facebook, right? So you will lose the followers that you have on Instagram if you move to Facebook, right? Because you need to start building your Facebook again. And if you don't want to use Facebook anymore, you want to switch to Twitter, and that's another ecosystem. You have to, you're just new to the whole to Twitter, and you have to build all things by yourself. You can actually migrate your stories, your posts, your pictures, and whatever. You can migrate these things to Twitter, right? Because they are separate applications. But however, in Diesel network, the applications that are built on Diesel can can share information with each other. So if you have if you have an account, maybe I just mentioned in an application, and then you can transfer the information to other applications that you can share. So it makes socializing very convenient. And why not let's look at the diesel thing, this diesel coin. So previously I talked about the blockchain, the coin of the blockchain. I mentioned something about the created coin, right? And what Diesel wants to do with the created coin is that, for example, Dave and me, Johnny, and also Benz, we are doing a live stream on Huobi research. And for example, if we can create our personal coins, right? I have a Johnny coin, and then Dave has a Dave coin, and also Benz has a Benz coin. And then actually our audience, that's you guys, can actually support us by purchasing our personal tokens. That's actually the creators cons. We are actually creators, right? Because we are creating content for you guys. We are updating market news, this kind of thing. And then what we can do with the created coins is that by by encouraging our audience, or I would say our followers, to purchase the created coins, we can actually have additional income, or I would say benefits to grow our live stream, to grow our business, and also grow what we are doing right now. And that's really interesting. For example, if Elon Musk has a created coin, and a lot of people are going to buy the coin, and there's absolutely some speculation that will be fun and also interesting to watch. And yeah, that's the one thing that I found that's quite interesting in the Diesel network, the creator token. And also, why not let's just look at the Diesel network. Okay, wait a minute. So I'm opening the Diesel network for you guys. We will walk through the tokenomics later, but let's look at the overview of the Diesel application, the web page. So it says general purpose blockchains are awesome DeFi, but scaling beyond DeFi will require new architectures. What it means is that it's actually incorporating decentralized finance into socialization, and yeah, it's quite interesting. So I would like to show you guys something, some on-chain data about Diesel. Yeah, here. So some tokenomics and also some activities going on the Diesel network. So let's look at the total circulating supply. We have 10.8 million Diesel. So it has a relatively low circulating supply comparing to other coins. For example, Bitcoin has a total supply of 21 million, and it's just half of the total supply of Bitcoin. And I think it makes it a scarce asset. It has scarcity, this characteristic. And also total wallets on Diesel, on today, they have 1.6 million, and in the past 30 days, they have 27.2K new wallets discovered in the last 30 days. And also, let's look at some listing. They're actually on Coinbase, Blockchain, Ascent, AEX, and also CoinEx. And I can see that the number of wallets are actively growing. And up to now we have just 1.6 as we mentioned there. And also we can look at the blue line is actually the creators on Diesel. Well, that's pretty awesome, because they have 566.5K creators on Diesel. And later on we will go to discover, just look at a few applications that are built on the Diesel network. And here we have a lot of projects interacting with the Diesel blockchain. So I previously talked about the LinkedIn version application, the Twitter version, and also the Facebook, Instagram version, that kind of thing. That let's just look at it, right? We'll walk you through all these applications, what they do, and also just let's see. Diamond, the home for creators and communities. Oh, NFT marketplace. They have the Cloud-Punk NFT. Minimum bid 69,420. That's the favorite number of Elon Musk. So, yeah, it's interesting. What do you think about this? This thing. Let's just see what it does, man. Yeah, it's actually an NFT application built on Diesel network. So it says it has the mint NFTs in a few clicks. It has mint NFT functions. So I would like to open an account here, create account. So maybe I'll do it next week, because I don't want to I don't want to spend time doing the account opening stuff here. But actually this is a application which allows creators to share their NFTs with their followers. And yeah, and also they have the Diesel Messenger. I think it's something similar to WhatsApp and Telegram. It's a beta version, so it's still under testing. and it says chat freely, join the community, own your data on the blockchain. So that's different. What's the difference between Diesel Messenger with other maybe WhatsApp or Telegram or Facebook Messenger is that in Facebook and other messenger applications, actually the company that creates the application owns your data, right? But here in Diesel Messenger, you own your own data, so you don't have to worry about revealing your private chat with someone. Maybe Dave doesn't have to worry about his private chat with his girlfriend being exposed to others, and yeah, and it's quite interesting, right? Oh, this thing, web server is down, surfing over. Yeah, what do you think about it, Vance?
Actually, to put it simply, it's like if I'm a creator, and I'll create a post, right? And this post is actually unique to myself and becomes an NFT. So in a way, how I can monetize my content as a content creator is to actually sell this NFT to my fans, and that's one way I can monetize it. And I think that's how like TLDR is how SocialFi or Dazzle works. Right?
Yeah. I think not only you can share NFT, but also you just mentioned something that you turn your post into an NFT, and you can just kind of make it special, your post. So
yeah,
like
exactly.
yeah. This it's actually changing the way that we interact with our fellow friends and also our followers. So let's look at this thing, the Open Prosper. Yeah, right. So look at Open Prosper. These are the plans. We look at this thing, the session shows over there. So they have some accounts here. For example, we just come across the croissant stand. This thing profiles is verified by Diesel. I think it's an NFT, right? You can post your own NFT on your account, and you can actually just create a wallet on Diesel, and you can create this kind of accounts on the Diesel network. And also they are showing some Diesel locked value, the coins that they are holding, the Diesel coins, and also they have the founder reward thing. Let's look at this. Oh, it's empty. Probably the creator doesn't have a lot of activities going on there. So there has some interesting content here. For example, account age, they're showing that how when they joined, download your account age card, and also one time gas fee, ID verified, one username. Interesting, right? So
actually the gas fee is pretty low as well, right?
Yeah, I think it's pretty low. Yeah,
it's only $2. Yeah,
it's pretty low, and it makes socializing even more just more convenient. We don't have to worry about paying a lot of things, just socializing, paying a lot of money.
Yeah.
So the Diamond is another platform that I looked up to, and I think it's quite interesting, right? So what Diamond is actually, oh wait, I would like to get back to this page. Yeah, right. So this thing is actually you can think of like a Twitter version in the Diesel network. So the interface is I think it's kind of similar to Twitter, right? And they have some creators here, and Elon Musk. Are you Elon Musk on Twitter to claim this? I think it's not Elon Musk, right?
Yeah, I think he created like a domain name to actually wanted
Yeah,
to
yeah.
sell to Elon Musk.
Yeah. Oh, that's kind of smart move, man.
Yeah.
It already has 27K followers just because the name is Elon Musk, right? Coin price 1.4K. A lot of people are already purchasing the creator coin of Elon Musk, right? So it's speculating, right? Let's feel some activity here. Let's see the activities going on with the Elon Musk coin. So 27K followers and 10 new followers, 2 unfollowed, and 555 days created ago, and amplification. And so we post 0 mention 66, and created coin activity. Yeah, it just pumped.
Yeah.
So a lot of people must have purchased this coin to to boost the coin price. A lot of speculation going on. Is it a good investment idea to purchase now? What do you think about it, Dave?
I think if you're speculating, just pump, man. Just aim in. But if you're not speculating, if you're like like valuable or value in the valuation investment stuff, you better do another stuff. You
Yeah.
better
Hey,
go to the
let's look at some recent trades for Elon Musk coin, right? So Ricardo Fracas bought 0.000002 diesel worth of coins, for Elon Musk coin. So these guys are pumping the coin, right? And the red thing is that they sold Elon Musk coin and received diesel. So what? So I think it's kind of a pair, a trading pair for every created coin to diesel. So why not just wait, just look up to the coin price of diesel right now. For a minute. Got it. Centralized solution. Yeah. So it's currently standing at 5.55. What a magical number. So how it does for it? Oh, that's not very good. It started from 177. If we invert the scale, that would be very funny. So now standing at 5.5, it's dead right now, because I think it's due to the unpleasant market condition we have right now, the bear market, and it's definitely not good for a lot of projects out there. So yeah. But right now we have we just went through the diamond thing, and then let's look at the Polygon gram, right? I think it's a marketplace to discover, collect, and sell incredible NFTs. So I think it's a competitor to OpenSea and also Luxware, right? Dave, you mentioned a lot about Luxware. So the interface is, I think it's quite smooth, and also it's just some typical NFT marketplace interface. Some people are posting their NFTs and they just want to beat their NFTs, allow beating, and yeah. So let's look at ranking, top collections, all time. Let's look at all time. What NFT is going on there? Cloudpunk. Okay, that's the NFT built on the diesel, and let's see what the floor price is. It's currently standing at 3 diesel, so it's like $15, right? $15 for this one. I think it's just a similar version to CryptoPunk. This guy is smoking a secret. I think that would be a good one later on. 0.0 current price. That would be a good investment. I just kidding. Not investment advice. So. All right.
I think judging by current diesel price, I think these are like really good buys for something similar to CryptoPunk right? It's really cheap right now.
Yeah, it's really cheap. It just costs 1 diesel token, so it's $5.
Yeah.
Why not
$5, yeah.
Why not just buy them more, man? I'm just kidding. I'm not
Right.
Saudi. Yeah.
There's 10,000 of it. So even if
just
I buy,
just aim in, bro.
yeah.
It's kind of interesting. Yeah, let's look at some recent sales, some recent activities here. Not a lot of activities going on here. I think it's due to the bear market, because it wiped a lot of people out, right? It wiped a lot of people out. But I believe that when the bull market returns, and we'll have a lot of new members to join this community, right? Not only on the Diesel network, but also on the whole crypto industry will have new members, people coming in. Yeah, but right now we are going through a difficult time. So, okay, so let's look at the on-tree. The on-tree is another application built on the diesel network that's I would say kind of similar to LinkedIn. And let's look at some features of the on-tree. It actually helps you connect with other I would say people who work in the same industry with you, but I think it's more like Web3 focused. You connect with other Web3 professionals. I think also the first group of users attracted by on-tree would be crypto people, right? I think that's a reasonable assumption. So I think it could serve as a LinkedIn app, a LinkedIn version app that on-tree is doing. It serves as the agent for you to connecting and also to communicating with other professionals. But what's more, you can also you can also earn some income on the diesel app, on the on-tree app. Yeah, so that's quite interesting. Yeah, because let's look at the features. AI introductions and matchmaking. So it's it's quite kind of state of the art thing that has artificial intelligence. So maybe some bots helps you sending messages to someone that you have interest in, and also you can host live streams and meetings and events on this app, and also opportunity marketplace. You see a lot of jobs, contract work, and even part-time gigs to find new career opportunities. So what it does is just a copy version of LinkedIn, but it's built on blockchain, and it uses cryptocurrency, and also exclusive deals and discounts, and direct and group messaging, earn rewards for being active. So if you use LinkedIn right now, I mean we all use LinkedIn right now, but we don't earn we don't earn from using LinkedIn, right? We pay for the premium. But right, this app is they allow some earnings for staying active on LinkedIn. So what Diesel does is actually they want to reward the users, and I would say creators in in on-tree app. I think the creators would be just the users, right? We can be the creator here because we post some comments here and also the kind of thing. Let's look at a blog here. You can post some articles here. I think it's more crypto focused, although we see some Jake Paul news here, raises 550 million for new sports media and micro betting company. Yeah, so interesting, right? So what do you think about having a cryptocurrency incorporated version of LinkedIn? What do you think about it? What do you guys think about it?
I think it's pretty awesome. Like, so like as a crypto native, basically we always like token, although token doesn't or don't necessarily have a value. But based on that, never effects of the socializing Web3 is basically great. So we can also have the token to socialize and to, for example, have utilities on this web. It's basically like we also own the web. Like we can make a community-based decision based on this Web3 social, and also like I think it's pretty awesome that I always think that on LinkedIn I would always want to have some proposal like fixing the the bugs or increase the function of commenting on other people's posts, like clapping hands or like posting some great emojis on LinkedIn. So basically I don't have a skin in the game, or I don't have a governance proposal participation, but on that Web3 social, I think it's pretty awesome. So what do you think about that, Ben?
I think regarding like the on-trade network, right? I think it
Yeah, the
gives a
on-trade.
lot of people, yeah, it gives a lot of people opportunity to actually look for jobs for I mean anywhere around the world, because since it focus on Web3 right now, meaning that it's targeting a lot of developers, or maybe even marketing people who actually want to get into this industry. So I think in a way, when they start off, definitely you incentivize people to actually be more active in their ecosystem and stuff like that. I think that's the right way to actually promote this kind of community. And one thing is also have you like asked recruiters from LinkedIn how much they pay for them to actually market or list jobs on LinkedIn?
You mean what do you mean? Like getting jobs and on LinkedIn?
I mean like recruiters to actually list jobs on LinkedIn. Like, you
No,
know,
I've never listed jobs on LinkedIn. I'm just an ordinary user. I look for jobs on LinkedIn and they just head up with HR, do some matching.
yeah, I think because right now traditionally people on LinkedIn, right, recruiters on LinkedIn, they actually pay a premium, I think
Yeah.
in thousands to actually list their openings, and also there's to have like to look into your profiles privately. See.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I think from entree point of view is it's a good I think a good disruptor in this industry to actually make I would say make it a more fair ground, fair playing ground. Don't you think so?
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, it's kind of new, interesting. Also, just I because right now is we don't have a lot of active. I don't see a lot of active users on, because first of all, we will have to introduce a lot of companies using Entree first, and also then we can to actually use it and also realize the pros and cons of using Entree, because I've never experienced in using Entree, but it looks interesting, and also it looks kind of helpful, and yeah, so
Yeah.
yeah. Another thing I would like to go through with you guys is that the Everything store is built on the Diesel network. Yep, it's kind of cool because I think it's similar to what Amazon does. It's actually an online store which allows you to purchase different things like electronics. You can purchase earbuds, purchase JBL portable speaker. Yeah, and also some Legos, toys, PS4 games, PS5 games, and also other electronics. So I think it's trying to grab the marketplace of online store in crypto, right? Because in traditional market we have Amazon, right? And we have other supermarket online stores that are already offering convenient online shopping, right? But we don't have something incorporating cryptocurrency in the online store, and this admin store is something what we can see right now. So that's but I think it's more digital and also electronic focused. And I just opened a post, selling post on Everything store. It's a JBL Charge 5 portable Bluetooth speaker, and it's selling at $49.7. I mean diesel. So it costs like 50 times 5.5. So it's like 270 something. So it's paid by diesel, and they have some other things here. Not a lot of commodities, not a lot of items that we can shop, but I think it's just getting started, right? The ecosystem is just getting started. It's just the first application built on diesel, which is focused, which is focusing on online shopping platform, right? I think it will be, kind of more convenient for crypto users, because if I hold a lot of cryptocurrency, I would just like to purchase with my cryptocurrency because it makes things more convenient. It's fast. Is easily validated and also it's quite interesting, right? What do you think about it? Having an online store, using crypto to pay.
I think it'll be really convenient right now because if you have a lot of like coins on chain and it's a hassle to actually, especially in Ethereum, right? You want to move coins over to a CX. After that, you need to convert it back to fiat. It's a really big hassle. And also you have to pay a lot of fees and gas to actually get back the amount. Maybe you lose maybe a good, I would say, depending on the amount, sometimes you lose 2 to 5%. So I think having online store, provided if the exchange rate is good, because just now it was at 4.4 US dollars. So
the JBL, No, I mean you mean this one, the diesel coin?
Yeah, diesel coin is at 5.55, right? And the website was at $4 plus per diesel, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, you see the top left corner?
Top left corner.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, 4.7. It's not updated, man.
Yeah, it's up. So this is the reason why I think something that the website should improvise on to make.
Yeah, I think there might be some spread here.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, I think it's alright because it's cheaper, right? No. I mean, you have to spend more diesel to buy this thing. The price here is cheaper, so you need more diesel. But I think it's just getting started, and there are a lot of improvements. But I think it's a good start overall. I think it's a good start because you just mentioned something about converting cryptocurrency to fiat currency. You gotta pay a lot of gas fee, and also you have to move your funds to CX, and also you have to sell on CX to fiat, and that costs not only time but also administration fee and also a lot of steps, right? But
yeah, that's right.
Yeah, if I would just why not just convert my Ethereum or other coins that I'm holding, maybe Dogecoin or other things on decentralized exchanges, maybe Uniswap or my property. Later on, these will be listed on Pancake. I mean on some cross-chain platform allow swapping. And I think why not just convert my cryptocurrency to diesel, and then I can just go shopping more convenient in a convenient way, and that'll be more interesting, right?
Yeah.
So,
that'd be good.
Yeah. So, all right, we're running out of time now. So probably later on we will, cover more, and maybe next week we'll cover more about, some other functions and also features offered by the digital protocol. And it's definitely an interesting protocol to watch out because it's the first and also only socialization focused blockchain existing right now. So make sure if you are interested in this protocol, just look up to it. And last but not least, we have the Candy Drop event and our long-awaited event. So make sure you have enough crystals on Huobi app. If you don't, make sure you have more trading activities going on, and you have to spend 30 crystals to join the Candy Drop event, or you trade up to 1K USD in your spot account. And also the Candy Drops token will be randomly distributed to registered participants and will be delivered within 12 hours. And one lucky star will get 1,000 USDT, and the lucky star will be notified by SMS. So same rules. I think you'll be familiar with these rules. So thank you guys for listening. And today we had a nice conversation with Ben and also Dave about current market, and also we went through something on socialization in blockchain, the diesel network. And also thank you guys for listening, and also make sure you follow us on Twitter, and also stay tuned to our report published. And thank you, Ben, and also thank you, Dave, for joining me today. Thank you guys for listening. See you next time.
See you next time. Okay, bye-bye.
Thank you.